All of that by way of saying we need to hear from Maria Calea about something.
Maria Calea happily is not in Washington, but rather is in Westwood, where people are watching our program. They are watching Maria on the screen right now, and through the eyes, we're going to see something very different about the eyes.
Yes, tell us.
Hi, you two. How are you this morning?
She's talking softly because it's a hospital.
It's a hospital.
Yes, I'm here at the Jules Stein Eye Institute on the campus of UCLA, and something revolutionary that's never before been seen, get it, is going to be happening today because a revolutionary procedure is going to be performed on Weird Al Yankovic, the consummate visionary when it comes to parodies of pop culture. He's a guy who we all know, and he today is having his vision corrected with a laser surgery that's actually, UCLA is one of only 5 facilities nationwide that are actually performing this procedure, and Dr. Robert Maloney has performed 1,000 of these procedures, and you actually underwent this procedure yourself.
I had the procedure in July, and my vision now is perfect.
Okay, and Weird Al is sitting here. He's been given a mild sedative. How you feeling?
I'm on drugs. Yes. No, I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah.
And this is sort of a first because very few people have seen you without your eyeglasses, so people take a look. We're going to come back and show you just how bad his vision is and then how good it will be after the procedure. So,
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. That's right. So we'll be back with you in just a bit.
Just before we say goodbye, is he anxious or scared, or?
Are you anxious or scared? Sam Rubin, our host, wants to know.
Well, no, I woke up this morning and said, this is the day I get laser-assisted in situ keratomelusis. It's going to happen today.
Yeah.
This is the moment.
If it's Friday, it must be
Why the
laser
heck
surgery.
not? Let's
That's
do
right.
it.
That's right. So we'll be back, and we'll see you in a little bit.
I kind of like Al slightly anesthetized.
Yeah.
He's a kind of yes, there's a sweetness about him I'd never seen. Hold on here. Don't you go far. We do have a remote somewhere here.
It is Maria Calea back at UCLA. We'll continue with you, Michael, in just a moment. But Amanda's about to go under the knife, and we must see it happen.
We must see it.
The president?
Not quite. Weird Al Yankovic, not a member of the cabinet even, but somebody well thought of. Hey, Maria.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Good,
I'm
how's
sorry.
Al?
We're
What's
just
the news?
in a hospital setting here with Dr. Robert Maloney, and I failed to mention that 140 million people in the U.S. need corrective lenses in order to see. And this procedure is revolutionary because
It allows people good vision with a brief surgical procedure, about 5 minutes, and about 6 hours for the recovery of vision. The next day, people have great vision and essentially no pain.
it's amazing. Now, Weird Al has 21,000 vision, and he's being prepped right now for the surgery. 21,000 vision for somebody who doesn't need corrective lenses. Let's look at this eye chart over here, Dr. Maloney. Explain what 21,000 vision is.
Well, right now, Al could not read without glasses the top line on the eye chart. He'd have to get up about a foot away from the eye chart to read that top line.
Even that big H like that?
Yep.
Wow.
And then he goes through life without his glasses, seeing everything completely blurry.
So after this procedure, essentially, he won't be as dependent on his glasses, right?
We expect to be much less dependent. I think he'll be able to drive a car without his glasses, to wake up in the morning and read his alarm clock without his glasses.
Wow,
He should have good vision.
That's huge for somebody. All right, well, you guys keep your eyes peeled. We're going to be back with more and the actual procedure in just a couple minutes.
All right, Maria, thank you very much. We will return to the Jules Stein Eye Institute and see exactly what happens when Weird Al Yankovic. A lot of people have done this. Mark Krisky has done it.
Oh, did he really?
And found it terrific. So
I just remember one person who did it who said she wished she never had, and so that was it. Of course, they said that about a facelift, and that didn't stop me.
I remember a friend of mine had a vasectomy.
we will head to Westwood because Weird Al
He's gonna do it. He's
Essentially, his
gonna go
vision
through it.
hangs in the balance. Hey, Maria.
All right, here we are.
Hey, you two. This is not a tease for Jackie Zeman from General Hospital. I'm actually in the surgical suite where Dr. Robert Maloney at UCLA is going to perform this procedure on Weird Al. I just have to ask, Al, how do you feel?
Oh, there's nothing like getting sensitive eye surgery on television.
You getting an inspiration for any songs here?
I heard he'd like a surgeon, so maybe this will be the sequel.
All right, well, Dr. Maloney's going to describe to you what he's about to do, and then he's going to actually embark on the actual procedure. So tell Sam and Stephanie back in the studio how this works.
The front part of Al's eye, or anyone's eye, is called the cornea. It's a clear dome that covers the eye. It's what you put a contact lens on. And in Al and other nearsighted people, it's the wrong shape to give him good vision, so we need to reshape it. And what we do is we peel back the outermost layer of the eye, as a small flap like this. We fold it back, and we reshape the surface of an eye with a laser, and then we replace the flap. And what's wonderful about that is it corrects his vision by reshaping the eye, but because we've replaced that flap, his eye's very comfortable, the vision recovers quickly, and it's what makes this procedure so remarkable.
Well, I'm going to take this eye from you, and you're actually going to begin the procedure. So I'm going to let you actually get to work. So Sam and Stephanie, this is pretty amazing that
Yes.
we're seeing
Maria,
this.
is
Yes.
Al now going to be sleeping? Is
Al isn't sleeping. He's
Okay.
just been given a mild sedative. He's completely awake for the procedure.
Maria, how many medical personnel besides you are there?
74,000, Sam. No, actually, the doctor's performing. He has somebody assisting him who's keeping an eye on a monitor, and there's a whole staff in adjoining rooms, but it's a relatively quick and simple procedure. Dr. Maloney's performed 1,000 of them, and it's amazing to think that somebody who's been dependent on glasses their whole life could wake up, you know, in a couple days and never have to wear them again.
Now, Maria, we're hearing a tapping of some sort in the background, and that is presumably not Weird Al's foot.
No, it's not Weird Al's foot. I assume that it's, Dr. Maloney, we were hearing a tapping. Was that musical accompaniment like Chicago Hope, or what was the tapping?
We test the laser before we begin the procedure, and that was the testing phase, and everything tested out perfectly. And so we'll begin the procedure in just a minute.
You can see how comfortable he is.
And I'm
There's-
going to put a little plastic sheet over that protects your eye. And this helps keep the germs out. It maintains everything sterile. Okay. Now go ahead and open your eye. I'm going to give you some more numbing medicine now just to make sure that nothing hurts at all. Good. And open your eye again. Good. That's
All right,
perfect.
that was just the local anesthetic being administered, and what I'm going to do is,
Now,
I'm going to
here's a retainer that holds your eye open.
Yes, go ahead, Maria.
I'm going to let the doctor
Yes.
work his magic. We're
Yes.
going to come back, administer an eye exam to Al, and
Okay.
see his newly corrected vision in just a minute. So,
Okay.
Wow.
okay.
Thank you.
Our
That's-
thoughts are with Al and the doctor.
Thank you.
Wow.
My goodness.
We were really there.
Uh-huh.
Do you wear, I wear
wear-
contact lenses.
I do too.
How blind are you without them?
I am pretty nearsighted.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do without them, and so I have thought about that often, but I haven't quite had the courage.
I love Boston cream pie.
We go back.
To Westwood, Maria Calea, Weird Al and his new eyes.
It's over, isn't it? It's
It
over.
is over. It went very well. And Dr. Maloney, or as far as I know, but let's get an expert's opinion.
Everything went perfectly. It was flawless.
Really, how do you feel?
I feel great. It's a completely painless operation. All my friends that have recommended this operation were right on the money. It's quick, it's easy. It's science fiction. It's Star Trek. It's amazing. I mean, I'm a little blurry right now, but already I can see, I can tell I see much, much better.
Oh,
Right,
that's
I'm 5'9", blonde, right?
That's you, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how do you act? The proof is in the pudding, obviously. You want to test his
His
vision?
vision should be better right now. Can you see the clock on the wall there?
Yeah, it's about 6 till 12.
Great.
Oh,
There's no way you
yeah.
can see it for. We'll test you with the eye chart here.
Okay.
The top line was totally invisible to you before surgery. Can you read that?
correct. HVZDS.
That was pretty easy, yeah.
KDCVSHNONVSR KDNRO
The man has a new, he's starting a new song.
CSVDV.
He knows all his consonants.
Oh my gosh,
The
now
rest are a
are
little
there,
blurry, but
Maria,
I mean,
ask
Well, you
them
just
if there are,
passed your driver's test. That's 20/40 vision.
Ask about side
You could
effects
go to
and
the DMV
recovery
right now
time.
and
All right, the side effects are minimal. You can call UCLA Jewel Stein Eye Institute for more information. Sam and Stephanie from Dr. Robert Maloney and Weird Al. Here's looking at you.
Oh, well said.
precious, precious. Coming up next, the results of our audience poll.
We will be right back and other cool stuff.